Hello everyone. Tonight I'm gonna bring you guys a match that it isn't from the MLGDC, though I have at least a couple more replays I want to show you guys. For now I'm just gonna focus on this one because I have high expectations on this match, to be honest. And like I was saying, I'm gonna leave the MLGDC at least for a couple of days, so I can see what the other shoutcasters are doing about the matches. Especially because I already seen some of the late matches that were played, like close to the finals, semi-finals, winners brackets, losers brackets, close to the end of the event. There's already replays and matches shoutcasted like 4 and 5 times. I mean, come on, it's useless. Once, twice, yeah, sounds normal, it's okay. Like 5 times the same match, okay. Well, people just go for it, so I'm gonna let them just drain all the matches, all the shoutcasts they want, and probably in a couple of days I'm gonna be focusing on one of the matches I'm gonna leave behind, and then I'm gonna pick it then, probably to present a new player or some nice match that people just let slip by their shoutcasting web, and I'm going to try to pick it up, and hopefully we get some nice matches coming out of there. For now I'm going to focus on this one because I'm already blabbering quite a lot about something that is not even related with this match. So you have here the Red Zerg, it's DIMAGA from Team Mortal Teamwork, Ukrainian Zerg Master, one of the best Zerg playing in Europe at the moment. Well, quite for a long time actually. You might have like a couple more Zerg players that are actually skilled and quite good in Europe, but there's not that many, and he is a reference, and there it is, early hatcher going down on the Natural Expo. And on the Blue Terran you have SharkGSjoW. And well, he has this very long name, I'm gonna call him SjoW. As you guys know, I already explained why his name is like this on a previous match. Basically, and to resume it, when he started playing Starcraft 2, he was a member of a team called Shark Gaming Systems, and hence that name. But basically he's a Swedish professional player, very good Terran player, and I'm gonna call him SjoW here. If you guys notice that there's something missing on his name, or my accent is wrong, because, well, he's Swedish and that thing might have a different interpretation, a different tone in Swedish, just feel free to correct me, I'm all good for it, always willing to learn. And it seems like that DIMAGA, oh, door locked, oh, like 2 seconds too late. This is bad for DIMAGA, he's not going to be able to scout anything. He just saw the wall, it's racks into factory, pretty standard for Terran players, but he couldn't see anything else in here, and well, there's not much going on. Obviously there's only a refinery going, he's already messing up some gas, and I guess that DIMAGA is going to just focus on his side of the match and hope for probably later in the mid-late game he's going to be able to scout something, because at the moment he's not going to be able to do anything. He's actually placing this Overlord here on the south side of the base. Maybe he's going to be able to sneak it by with a bit of luck, who knows. For now, DIMAGA just establishing his Natural Expo. Now, next step I would say would be to start connecting the creep from the main base into the Expo, because it's one of the finest ways for Zerg to defend themselves. The speed that the units gain on the creep just benefits so much, and well, it's a big help to defend. And as you can see, DIMAGA already went for the Roach Warren, so even he didn't inspected anything inside Joe's base. What I know is that he might be afraid that some Hellions might be coming out, and Hellion harass is very nasty against Zerg players, so he's getting some Roaches. They're very effective on the defense against Hellions. There they are. Not much going on. Here comes the first Hellion already out, wandering around, and seems like SjoW isn't worrying much about Hellion harass. He's been getting some Marines, probably setting his early defense for now, and now the starport connecting to the tech lab and getting Banshees out. So SjoW is getting ready for a lot of harass. Hellion already out, though he's not in a hurry to head into DIMAGA's bases, it seems. Another thing that I would like to know, to give you guys the information, is that this match was already played on the 1.1.2 patch. So this means that, well, Zerg and Terran and Protoss as well though it doesn't have much influence for this match, obviously, the Protoss side, but all the changes are active. You're gonna have the very effective Roaches with 4 range, and obviously that's very helpful for the Zerg player to defend himself. DIMAGA seems like he's not very worried about defense at the moment. He's getting a transition into the second layer of tech, getting his lair. Let's see the income at the moment. Okay, DIMAGA is a bit ahead. Obviously he's playing out of 2 bases, but you know that Terran players can get this lovely yellow mule here and just help so much balancing the income. So the Terran player will be able to play out of one base for quite a while, and he doesn't need to feel the pressure to expand as much as the Zerg player. But units wise, he has 2 Roaches, 12 Zerglings, and now 3 Queens. So he has some defenses against this harass from the Banshee, but I'm not even sure if this Banshee is going to be able to approach any of the bases, because with 3 Queens he's going to be able to defend them quite well, especially if he takes care of this of this creep here and actually connect it, so the Queens can just run back and forth if required. For now I did see an Overseer getting morphed here. There it is. He's afraid that the cloaking field might be researched by SjoW, but at the moment there's no cloaking field getting researched. I think that SjoW is just not very committed to a Banshee harass, but meanwhile DIMAGA just taking his time to advance into the natural expo from SjoW, and these Zerglings actually killed the SCV that was building the bunker, but had to pull back the second the Marines went down. And there it is, SjoW picking up his natural expo, gonna start working now. Not many SCVs, but the mules will start balancing it. And I guess that DIMAGA will start noticing his income dwindling comparing with the one from SjoW. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, for now it's balanced, but as you can see there on the harvester count, DIMAGA has so many more harvesters, but still SjoW is going to be able to balance it for now. I guess that DIMAGA will have to consider expanding once more, picking up his 3rd base, 2nd expo. These Zerglings were poking at the rocks, but the Banshee was just aware of it. Guess that they won't get much out of it, at least not for now. And meanwhile, on the production tab, whoa, Baneling's Nest, and I saw an infestation pit there. There it is. And what else is getting built here? Yeah, there it is, Baneling's Nest getting ready. So, no Mutalisk harass, at least not for now. Seems like that the Mag is not very worried about it. And it seems like he's gonna start mass producing, because he's getting a 2nd hatchery on his natural expo. And usually this is a sign that the player is satisfied with the unit he's able to build at the moment. He just wants to mass as much as he can, at least for now, to prepare his mid-game. We're still not actually on the late game, still quite a while for that. But as you can see on the upgrades, glial reconstitution for the roaches, pathogen glands, so we're gonna have plenty of fungal growth going around. And where are those lovely infestors? There it is, Evo Chamber going down as well to help the upgrades. Meanwhile, on SjoW's side, he's getting Thors. Thor against this kind of unit composition isn't the most effective. I think that SjoW was hoping to see more of those, more Mutalisks or more of air harass, I would say. The Thor is fairly effective, but I guess that against the nice Zerglings around and with Roaches around won't be that good. What else does he has on his base? Yeah, there it is, the armory went down. He has 2 racks here, a factory, so he's working out of 3 racks, 1 factory and 1 starport, and now getting Medivac, so small Marine Marauder ball for now, but apparently it's going to get bigger, and he's investing on it. There's steam pack going on, there's shields going on, infantry weapons, so it appears that he's going to invest on his Marine Marauder ball. Actually it's going to be basically M and M, but he does have some mech backup, as you guys can see, and maybe he's going to gather up at least a couple more Thors to reinforce it. But DIMAGA meanwhile has been investing on his macro game, as you guys can see, and already going for the hive. Whoa, this is going fast. This Banshee spotted that DIMAGA wants this place down, wants to take care of this, and just poking at these units. It takes a while, especially against the Roaches, to actually kill a Roach, but he's just pulling back. Queen coming down to fend off that Banshee. There it is, Banshee is going away once again, and this Zerglings has been waiting close to these rocks for so long. The Marine has been keeping tabs on them. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. Changeling just hanging here, trying to scout as much as he can, but I guess he's just hanging there as well. And meanwhile SjoW has been making kind of a wall off here, just making sure that any big wave of units advancing will have to flank here on the north side to actually get to the mineral line. And meanwhile he's messing up his units behind this line, so quite good positioning here, preparing his defenses for now, while DIMAGA already picked up his hatchery on the rich mineral field. 2 queens here, let's see the units once again. 64 Zerglings, 2 Roaches, 24 Banelings, 3 Infestors already, and 6 queens. DIMAGA does love his mass queens, doesn't he? And look at the pretty much the bulk of DIMAGA's army is here at the moment, and you know how good Banelings are against this Marine Marauder ball, so I'm not sure if SharkGSjoW is getting ready to be completely annihilated, at least his first wave. Maybe he'll transition into something else after he notices that there's so many banelings waiting to just melt him down. Now I can see that there it is, Ultralisk Cavern incoming, and what I predicted, that DIMAGA would be satisfied with the units from the Layer Tech 2 when he evolved to the Layer Tech. Seems like it wasn't right. He went for the third layer of tech, getting the Ultralisk Cavern. So with 3 hatcheries, no, actually 4, because he has 2 here on the Natural Expo, he's going to be able to pump up so many units. All getting all the upgrades. Here comes first Ultralisk getting ready. Army count, they must be getting close to the max out. Well, not really. Curious enough, SjoW is actually close, 176, but DIMAGA is still a bit behind. And here comes SjoW moving on the north side of DIMAGA's bases. And will he spot this one on the rich mineral field? DIMAGA still not actually exploiting this base and taking benefit of the rich mineral field. But here it comes, big invasion on his expo. This is not looking good. I'm gonna take the HP out. I'm sorry, just way too much. Big surround. Oh, banelings surrounding, fungal growth on top. Oh, boom! Everything just melted, and there's still banelings left to just destroy what's coming and the reinforcements. Beautiful play by DIMAGA. He just completely melted the units from SjoW. Oh, nothing left. Magnificent fungal growth right on top of those units, stopping them from getting out, from microing back. And meanwhile, the banelings just exploded on top